Hi, this is just a short video showing off my home-built belt grinders and the water drip system for the belts that I came up with. It starts off with a 5-gallon bucket full of water. There's a wet tile saw pump in the bottom, held to the bottom with suction cups. I have an on-off switch for the pump just to turn it on and turn it off. I'm not sure if you can see, there's a couple of 1/4 inch mini sprinkler system hoses coming up out of the pump. One hose goes to each of the belt grinders, and there is a shutoff valve on each one, allowing me to decide which grinder I want to put the water to. After the shutoff valve, it goes to a T, and that T comes down and goes to 2 control valves, one for each side of the belt. They're just held into the top guard by friction. The advantages of wet grinding are the belt stays wet, of course, when you're pushing water to it, and all that water helps to keep your blades cool as you're grinding. Since the blades are staying cool and they're not getting hot while you're grinding on them, there's much less need to dunk your blades into your dunk tank, which means that you spend more time with the blade up against the belt instead of going back and forth and cooling it down each time. So it's much faster to grind your blades running wet than it is running dry. Probably the biggest thing I like about wet grinding is it knocks down almost all of your dust in your shop. As you're grinding the blades, that water coming down catches pretty much all the dust and turns it into mud. So it goes down on your shop floor. Here in Wyoming, it's very dry. So even after a heavy half-day worth of grinding, any water that I have on the floor, it usually is gone within an hour. Let the mud dry up and then sweep it up, whatever isn't caught by the bucket. Anyway, having the pump with the tubes going up and feeding the drip system is much nicer than having an overhead. Here I can't have much of an overhead because when my garage door comes open, it sits right about here or so. You can see that. So I can't really have too much overhead, and then you don't have to worry about reaching up to fill up a jug that's suspended above your grinders. I usually just grab an old milk jug and fill up the 5-gallon bucket whenever it needs it. But anyhow, if you like, give wet grinding a try. I think you'll like it. Hope this helps.